Hey, let's keep it real for a second. You have got knowledge, you have learned stuff, and you are probably thinking about turning that into a course or an ebook, maybe coaching or digital products, right? But then this voice creeps in. I'm not certified. I don't have a degree. Other people know more than me. And suddenly you freeze. If you have ever felt like that, this video is for you. Because here is the truth. You don't need permission to help people. You just need perspective. Let's talk about it. Okay, first, this idea that you need a degree or certification to help someone, total myth. Think about it. When you search for a tutorial video on YouTube, let's say to fix your leaky faucet or set up a sales funnel, do you stop and check if the creator has a plumbing license or a marketing degree? No. You just want someone who knows what they are doing and can help and explain it in a way that makes sense, right? That's what your audience wants too. They don't care if you graduated from a marketing university. They care if you can help them stop procrastinating, lose 10 pounds, land their first clients, or finally launch their product. I have personally coached and sold to hundreds of people. Not once has anyone asked, hey, do you have a master's degree in digital products or marketing? Never. They don't care where you studied or what letters are after your name. What they're really thinking is something like, has this person actually figured this out? Or can they break it down for someone like me? Or do I feel like I can trust him? Okay. If the answer is yes, you're good. That is all they need. Okay. Because your results are your degree. You don't need a marketing degree from Harvard University or any other reputed universities to teach people something. You have been through stuff, right? You have figured out things. You have something or a lot to share. Don't discredit your journey just because there is no certificate hanging on the wall. The second lie people believe is there are so many others who know more than me, who has graduation, who is very fluent in English. Why would anyone choose me? Let me flip that for you. Think about your favorite YouTubers, for example. Most of them aren't professors. They are just regular people sharing what they know, right? And guess what? You follow them because they are relatable, real, and speak in your language. Your audience is not looking for a guru. They are looking for a guide. If someone in step 1, they don't want a lecture from step 100. They want someone on step 3 who still remembers what it felt like to be stuck. Make sense? You only need to be a few steps ahead. And being just a few steps ahead actually gives you a massive advantage because you can explain things in a way that is fresh and relevant. And if you haven't forgotten how hard it was when you were just starting, let me give you a personal example. When I first got started online, I didn't have a marketing degree. I wasn't a technical tech genius or a guru. In fact, I was working a 9 to 5 job, feeling stuck, and Googling how to make money online at midnight, like most of us do when we are desperate for change. What I did have was determination. I spent hours learning, testing, failing, and learning again. Eventually, I launched my first digital product, and you know what? It was not perfect. But someone bought it, then another, and slowly something clicked. Not once did anyone email me or ask in the chat for my certificate. They just wanted the solution I had figured out. Okay, I'm not bragging. I have now launched hundreds of products and made millions in digital sales and helped thousands of others to do the same. And guess what? Most of my students, the successful ones, didn't have a certification either. They had a story, a breakthrough, a lesson, and they shared it. One of my coaching students, let us call her Priya, okay, wanted to help women build confidence after divorce. But she kept saying, I'm not a therapist. I'm not qualified. And I said, Priya, did you go through it? She nodded. Did you rebuild your life? I know that she, after the divorce and that hectical time, she entirely built her life. And I asked her, did you rebuild your life? She nodded again. And would someone still struggling benefit from what you learned along the way? She got quiet. And a few weeks later, she launched a short workshop. If my memory is correct, 12 people signed up. One of them messaged her afterward and said, you said the exact thing I needed to hear today. That is the power of showing up. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be real. And let's break it down with a simple 3-part framework I call the bridge builder method. Okay, let's dive into it. Step number 1, identify the pain you have solved. If you are listening to this from your life, in your life you have solved a couple of problems, of course, right? And ask yourself, what is one struggle you have personally overcome? It could be turning your side hustle into income, or overcoming binge eating, beating procrastination, or even learning Canva without being a designer, right? That is your bridge. And step number 2, package what you learned. Now, think of the steps you took to go from point A to point B. Even it was not perfect, that is okay. People love real, imperfect progress more than a polished theory. So, step number 3, help the earlier you. Help the earlier you means forget about trying to impress experts. Your job is to help the you from 6 months ago or an year ago. Speak to that person. So if this helped you see things differently, give this video a like and subscribe. And if you're ready to turn your story, skills or knowledge into an actual product or offer, I have added my favorite tools and resources in the description. Okay, done for you product templates, a free System.io trial to build your funnel, and link to more videos to help you move forward. And you don't need a degree, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. I'm cheering for you. See you in the next video.